Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. This news will shock you. How Nigerian police and army personnel ripped off over 600 billion from Southeast residents through legal roadblocks report. The report released on Monday titled "Criminal Monies Have Taken Over Security and Governance Duties in Eastern Nigeria," which was made available to Sahara reporters, is signed by the principal officers of Inter-Society. Nigerians, we don't even know where to face. We don't know who to run to because the situation of the country now, you don't even understand. You are not safe in the hands of the Nigerian police. You are not safe in the hands of the Nigerian army, nor the DSS, and bandits or Boko Haram. Are we talking about the unknown gunmen? So, innocent Nigerians are just left in the middle of nowhere. Who you want wrong go meet? This is really very sad. An estimated 2.8 trillion was extorted at gunpoint from residents of the southeastern Nigeria by various security agencies in 3 years. This is between July 2020 and July 2023, according to a report by the International Society for Civil Liberties and Rule of Law, Inter-Society. The report released on Monday titled "Criminal Monies Have Taken Over Security and Governance Duties in Eastern Nigeria," which was made available to Sahara reporters and is signed by the principal officers of Inter-Society. They are Chinwe Umuiche, Obiaju Joy Igboli, Nduamaka C. Bernard, Chidimma Evangeline, and Osita Dimma Ago and Samuel. A breakdown of various extortions unleashed on people of eastern Nigeria by the security agencies, according to the report, indicates that police and military roadblocks accounted for 670 billion. Police custodial extortions account for 200 billion. The crime proceeds converted by police account for 16 billion, while squandered governors' security votes amounts to 400 billion naira. Others are extortions by militant government agencies, which the report put at 700 billion, while the military and police house burnings or lootings across the zone accounted for 150 billion. The amount extorted for police security to every important personalities, VIPs, and institutions in the southeast within the period under review accounts for 30 billion, and non-state ransoms robbers account for 400 billion, while other crime proceeds from criminal entities accounted for 200 billion naira. The extortions, according to the report, account for 45% exodus of businesses from the southeast to the southwest, mainly Lagos, a development that was targeted to destroy the southeast economy, together with the government-inflated insecurity in the region. The amount had risen from blue-collar corruption and other corrupt practices perpetrated by armed state actors and armed non-state actors cutting across the 11 eastern Nigerian states of Edo, Delta, Anambra, Enugu, Ebonyi, Imo, Abia, Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, and Rivers, a period covering July 2020 to July 2023. The whopping 2.8 trillion proceeds from state actor and non-state actor criminal activities had come from police, the military, roadblocks, 670 billion, government squandered security votes, 400 billion, extortions by militant government agencies, 700 billion, police security to VIP institutions, 30 billion, the military to police house, the burning or looting, 150 billion, ransoms, robbers by armed non-state criminal entities. They have 400 billion, and other criminal proceeds from armed non-state criminal entities, 200 billion, added to the estimated 650 billion. Police, military, roadblock, extortions is estimated for 200 billion, arising from police custody extensions, for example, bail fees and cash mobilization for arrests, investigations, and court arraignments. Estimated sum of 60 billion was also linked to gunpoint, seizure, and conversion of crime proceeds by various police crack squads across the 11 eastern states. For example, the gunpoint money transfers and cash seizures and conversion of the seized automobiles, motorcycles, and other expensive personal belongings, especially those seized from the slave and the arrested citizens undergoing criminal investigations. The totality of the above is to say that criminal monies have taken over security and governance duties in eastern Nigeria, the report indicated. Intersociety, in the 7-page rich report, explained that it was a follow-up from the main report of Tuesday, July 18, 2023, which identified 6 major triggers of insecurity and other unsafe conditions threatening Nigeria with genocide or complex humanitarian catastrophes in the past 8 years or since June 2015. The report, however, queried whether or not the deployed security force at eastern roadblocks and other extensionalist government agencies are more criminal and atrocious than non-state criminal entities and criminalities. The former are constitutionally mandated to uproot and contain. The research question above was sufficiently answered by this research report through its findings below, that the deployed security forces at eastern roadblocks and other extensionalist government agencies are more criminal and atrocious than criminal entities and criminalities. They are constitutionally mandated to uproot and contain. The research and investigative classification of the 2.8 trillion Eastern citizens money seized and gunpoints across the 11 states of the region was done because the stolen amount was never traced to or reflected in legitimate government budgetary processes of the 11 eastern states. Such budgetary processes include legitimate incomes and expenditures, standardized in international best practice. According to the report, governors have been found to have hidden under security or creation of some to bloat and siphon public funds. This is to the extent that out of every 5 billion received monthly as state's share of federal allocation, at least 1 billion is set aside and siphoned as monthly security votes. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comments.